Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hell's Bell, hello. So today, my voice is different again. My voice, honestly, at the moment changes every time I open my mouth. I never know what I'm going to sound like. I'm absolutely fine and well. Thank you for all your concern over the last couple of videos when my voice has sounded like I had a really sore throat, but actually I didn't have a sore throat. And the cold that I had seemed to just morph its way through different parts of my body. Aren't I lucky? But I'm absolutely fine. Thank you for all your concern and your comments. So, you know, it's just one of those things. I've had it checked. I'm absolutely fine and well. So today I am doing kind of an at home with Helen, I guess. And, you know, I've talked before about my kind of love for interiors and my love for my home, really. I really do get a great amount of pleasure when my home looks nice and smells nice. And I remember I had a group of friends come and stay. I think there were 6 ladies all together. And they were like, oh, your home smells so nice. Everywhere we go, there's another kind of lovely scent. So I'm very much about that. And when this company, Purdy Figg, asked if I'd like to work with them, I jumped at the chance because I've actually used them before. I've used their products for a little while now. Rob does most of the cleaning now, if not, yeah, no, most. I mean, I still do some. And for men, I don't think they quite have that same, I don't know what it is. What is it? They just kind of don't really care about things so much as, you know, house fragrances and things like that. In fact, I think Rob thinks I'm completely bonkers sometimes. He has completely adopted the damp dusting routine, which is the one that I have had for a very long time. Years and years and years. I mean, we're going back, how long now? We must be going back 20 years. I can't believe I've been doing anything as an adult for 20 years, but actually I've been doing something as an adult for a lot longer than 20 years. That's actually a bit weird. I didn't mean that. I just meant, you know, I'm 66 and so I had a lot of years to get used to being an adult. It still catches me by surprise sometimes. Anyway, Purdy Figg. So today I am mostly going to just talk about things that I do in the home to keep it looking nice and how I like it. So they kindly, I've got a discount code Helen10 for 10% off their offers. And if you go online, you will see there's a link in the description box. And this is, I've kind of torn it open, but I haven't actually opened it. So I don't actually know what's in here, but I'm very grateful to be using it. And actually, I was very flattered to be asked. So this was started by 2 ladies whose surnames are Purdy Figg. I think that's their surnames. Couldn't be their first names, could it? And they were sick of all the kind of chemical fragrances that are out there on the market. And so they decided to invent and develop a completely plant-based, natural cleansing product that smells beautiful. So let's see what's in here. Be careful because I know there's some glass, so be careful. And it says, this is all recyclable, obviously. 3 simple steps. Pour the whole 20 ml concentrate into your bottle for live. Filter the neck with tap water and gently shake to mix together, and then spray onto surfaces around the home. I can't remember which one I've got already, but I do love it. You know, I have tea lights, fragrance tea lights, and in the bathroom I have it's the scented oil with the sticks in. What's that called? Gosh, my mind just gone blank. Anyway, in here, oh, there's 4 bottles. 4 bottles of fragrance, a very nice quality Purdy Figg microfiber towel. Now it was the invention of microfiber towels that got me started with damp dusting. And I remember doing a demonstration for my friend in the garden on a mirror. I mean, honestly, when I look back now, she must have thought I was mad. But I said, look at this. And she was incredulous, really. No product, just a spray of water and damp dusting. And actually, this is what they use in hospitals most of the time as well, is just damp dusting. So you get this lovely glass bottle, which obviously is to reuse and reuse. And then what flavours have we got? We've got gentle chamomile. Get out, Paul. This is when unpacking it on camera is not so clever. Orange and petit grain. I'm petit grain. Never heard of that. We've got, I'm going to have a hard job to choose, but I've actually got some other spray bottles of my own, so I might have two on the go. Lemon and marjoram. Lemon's always good, isn't it? And patchouli and cedarwood. Now, as I say, I can't remember which one I've got, so I'll start with the patchouli and cedarwood. Oh, that's nice. I was just going to do that again. Sorry. I know some ladies have gone, I've gone to smell it. It's high time we had smell-o-vision, isn't it? Although sometimes you wouldn't want it, I guess. Lemon and marjoram. I'm kind of thinking this would be a good fragrance in the kitchen. That's very nice. It's citrus with kind of a herby, which I suppose is the marjoram, a herby scent going through it. Gentle chamomile. That's good. I mean, don't forget these are neat, so they're going to be a lot stronger than they are when they're mixed. And then I've got a feeling this is going to be my favourite. This is the orange and petitgrain. I don't know. I think I might go back to the patchouli and cedarwood. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. So, couldn't be easier, really. You just open up your screw bottle, and I'm not sure how much this takes, but I've got a jug of water here. So you empty the whole bottle of essential oils. I'm interrupting this video because when I watched it back, and it wasn't until today, obviously, so I'm not wearing the same clothes, I realised I'd left out probably the most important part of the equation, because I forgot to say, because I think it's obvious, but of course it's not obvious, and that's my bad. I don't know why I've said my bad, I never say that. But just to say that these aren't just essential oils in here. There's natural soap kind of cleaning products that obviously are the cleaning element of Purdy and Figg. And by the way, Purdy is not her surname, it's her first name. Figg is the other lady, I think it's Charlotte, and Purdy is her first name. So Rob's merrily upstairs using our original bottle of Purdy and Figg, and this one is down here, and I'm just about to do the kitchen worktop with it. But as I was kind of watching the video, I just thought, quite a crucial piece of information really for a cleaning product. Sorry about that. Sorry for any confusion. And yeah, still love it. I walked into the bathroom actually. Robert cleaned the bathroom yesterday, and he'd used the Purdy and Figg, and I walked in and no word of a lie, I thought, this is rather lovely. Felt very, very luxurious. So anyway, just wanted to add that into the mix, because it wouldn't really be any good as a cleaner if it didn't have anything to clean in it with. Yeah, I think that makes sense. There. And then add water. The secret to this is the damp dusting, really. But what's really, really nice is to use it before you go to bed at night. Just give the kitchen work surfaces a quick wipe over, and then you've got a lovely room to come down to in the morning. Scents are so evocative, aren't they? So I'm not sure if there's a fill line there. I can't see it. Let me just quickly look in the instructions. Does it say? No, it just says fill. So I'll put a little drop more in there. Might as well get my money's worth. Don't want to overfill it. So pop the lid back on. They're nice quality as you would expect. And then that's got an off position. So now that's on. Nice, nice. So talking of scents, I'm going to use it in a second, but you know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't go off on one, would it? Rob came down this morning. He's been quite poorly actually, Rob. He's had a really bad stomach bug, really bad. I thought it was norovirus, but he wasn't sick and he didn't have a lot of pain or anything else. He was just had a bad stomach. And he came down this morning. He's feeling a lot better, thank goodness. And he had aftershave on. He had one of his dialect aftershaves on, which is unusual for him to put that on during the week. And I said, oh, you smell nice. He's so funny, Rob. He honestly goes like a kid. But he did smell really nice. And then when he was going out, the weather today is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's cold. Oh my goodness, it makes you feel so good, doesn't it? It makes you feel like cleaning. What's that about? I don't think it makes men feel like cleaning, does it? It makes me feel like cleaning. And getting the fragrances out there. And then he put on a really nice jacket. And I said, are you meeting somebody? And he just thought that was hilarious. So I was glad to see him looking better. My downtrodden husband. I know some of you saw that comment where a lady said, poor Rob, after the bra fitting video. And I mean, Rob is so far from downtrodden. I wish I could tread him down. I tell you, sometimes he's so flipping stubborn sometimes. But, you know, I wouldn't want him any other way, really. I mean, I've known him since I was 17, for goodness sake. And I think if he was downtrodden, he'd have high-footed it out of here by now. He would basically go along with anything I want that is within his remit if it makes me happy. But he will not do what he doesn't want to do. And as I said on one of the comments about poor Rob being downtrodden, he's really proud of me. And I love that. I love that he's proud of me. You know, when he meets people, I've got to shake this while I'm rabbiting. When he meets people dog walking, he says, oh, I told them about your channel and they made a note on their phone. Honestly, it makes me laugh. They must think, what a nutter. But anyway, so as part of this, I thought I would show you my new furniture. Now, I haven't managed to get lamps yet. And I have tried 4 so far. And as you know, I'm loath to pay full price for anything. But I did actually buy a couple of lamps, quite expensive. And Rob put them all together for me. And then I said, no, I don't think I want them. And he was like, what? And I said, Rob, I'm not keeping them just because you put them together. You know, they have to be right. Because they're a big feature on the room. So I put my old lamps back in because I thought if I don't show you this furniture soon, it won't be my new furniture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the product over there and then I will show you what I'm really pleased about in the hall. You know, I've got a new rug in the hall and these were all vastly discounted. So obviously I will have to stop the camera to kind of turn it all around and show you my new furniture and then probably just have another bit of a chat really. So I'll do that now. Right, so here, I've got the camera angle pretty good actually. So here you can see our new velvet sofa. And I got this, I think it was £475 reduced from something like £1,350. And I love it. It's blue velvet, as you can see. This fabric is absolutely brilliant. It lasts and lasts and lasts. It doesn't mark. The marks wipe off it. I've got blue velvet in the front room as well. Must be something about me and blue velvet. So what I do this in my front room anyway with the sofas I've got now. I just spray some product. If it's a counter, I spray it onto the counter, but on my sofa. And then let me just tilt this down slightly. Whoops, not that much. And then I just kind of wipe it off. And that way, all the dust and hairs and everything come off. But it leaves you with this lovely scent. And it lasts, and when somebody sits down, they, you know, it kind of triggers the scent again into the air. And I've had people say, oh, what's that? That smells nice. So, I mean, I'm not really cleaning with this now. But, I mean, if there's any marks, I can just rub them. But, I mean, this is only a couple of weeks old, so I'm glad there's no marks. And then on these, I would just give them a light spritz. These cupboards, again, were from the next sale, and these were half price at £145 each. Now, when it comes to the next furniture sale, you do have to be quick because people are buying them and putting them on eBay, you know, because that's what people do, and I guess, you know, there's no law against it. So that's how I use it in here. And then let me show you my new chair. So I also got this new Laura Ashley chair, and believe it or not, this was reduced from over £700 to £230 for a Laura Ashley chair. Isn't it lovely? It's like in a duck egg blue, and I mean, I've still got the tags on it here because I don't take anything off until I'm absolutely sure that I want to keep it. And with this, it doesn't really need the same effect, but it's such a lovely fabric. I will have to put something across the back because where the sun pours in there, it does, while I'm here, I'm just gonna quickly do the windowsills. Save rubber job. Rubber job. Oh, it smells so good. And there's only little marks here. They come off easy enough. You know, when I had a cleaner, I used to get really annoyed. Actually, I meant to say, I'm going to move that to there because I don't really go those three. This is a jug that my mum had from when she was really young. I just thought it was so pretty and such an unusual shape. I nabbed it. I love it. It's lovely with a few daffodils in it. Give that a wipe over while I'm here. I had to laugh the other day. I started to say about cleaners. I'll go back to that in a second. Rob said, he said, I'm just going to run the Hoover around. And I said, Rob, you know, you're supposed to dust first. And he said, I sit in the chair. He said, I did it on Monday. I said, it's Monday again, love. That's how cleaning works. It's funny, isn't it? I mean, he's never been in charge of the cleaning ever. So, but you know, it's only fair because I work a lot of hours doing YouTube now, and obviously I still, you know, do what I call a whip round every now and again. But what I started to say about cleaners is, I mean, I loved having cleaners, don't get me wrong, it was an absolute luxury. And while I was working full time, I felt completely justified in having a cleaner. And actually, when the children were younger, it just stopped being a bone of contention because I said, you know, you've got to help, you've got to help. And we had a rule that if their room wasn't tidy, the cleaner didn't clean it. I said, nobody is ever picking up after you. You pick up after yourself, and if your room is tidy, then you'll get it cleaned. If it isn't, you'll have to wait and get it the next time. So, you know, it was good for all of us, really. Yeah, what I used to get annoyed with is when they move things around and you come home and you're like, oh, you know, I have one particular lady, she always used to put everything on the angle. So if I had, you know, the toaster on the worktop and it was kind of straight, she'd put it on the angle. And then I used to get a bit annoyed, and I thought, Helen, get a grip, for goodness sake. It takes you like 2 seconds to change that. So anyway, I'm sure lots of you will empathise. What is this? Oh, it's Crown Devon. So I think that's kind of a pottery, isn't it? So that's this. And then, yeah, you can see, I'll just turn the camera around. So you can see the sofa and cushions and the two cupboards, and it's good in a way because they fill that space, the cupboards, so it looks neater, and it's given me more storage. So I've got one now that's just for all my paperwork and stuff to do with the channel. Oh, and there's the cable tidy. It's normally tucked down behind the sofa, but a lady asked me about it. Give that a wipe as well while I'm here. And it's quite straightforward, that easy to do with one hand. But I've just got so it takes a 4-socket lead, and you just feed the wires where they kind of naturally fall. So I'll have to put that back on with 2 hands in a second. And then it just tucks down behind the sofa. And I think it just looks better than just having, you know, the trailing socket just there. And then in the hallway, I've got my new Designers Guild rug. I love Designers Guild rug. Nearly all the rugs I've got in the house, apart from my ruggable ones, are Designers Guild. And this was reduced from over £1,000 to 200 and something. I'm on their mailing list, and when they do their brilliant offers, I just take advantage, and I just loved it. Dolly loves it too, actually. This is now her new favourite place to sleep because it's really, as you see it, because it's quite plush. And then we've got Mr. Rabbit on here, who the kids love. And I had some chocolates left over from Christmas, so they're going down quite merrily. And then look at this eucalyptus. I just love it. So I've got, you can see I've got packages and everything everywhere. I'm just showing you. It's, my friend got it from the wholesalers for me. And I think it just looks stunning. And I love the fact that it ties in with the rug. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that. Don't you think? I think it looks so dramatic and good. I'm really loving it. So that's kind of my new purchases. So while I'm here, of course, just do the haul, because if there's anywhere that you want to have a nice fragrance, it's the haul, isn't it? So I can't really do this with one hand, so anyway, you get the gist. Smells gorgeous and does a lovely job. So that's me and Purdy and Figg. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. As I say, as soon as I've got the lamps, I'm going out shopping on Friday, so I might find something then. But I'm very particular about what I want, because I think they are the kind of icing on the cake for that end of the room and the new decor. Because of an evening, we'd only have the lamps on. So if I have people around for dinner or anything, it would only be the lamps and the lights over the kitchen worktop. So have I shown you? Yeah, I showed you those at Christmas, the lights I got in here. I'll just show you. So these lights are Jaspar Conran, and they were reduced from £250 to £75. And I think they're fab. So I wasn't exaggerating when I say I like a bargain. And yeah, I think that's about it really. I just wanted to show you this product, and I think I will actually get another, I've got another squeezy bowl, so of my own glass one that I had something else in. I always keep things like this, much to Rob's disgust. And I'll put one upstairs so that we can kind of carry on upstairs. And also my new mug design for anyone who's interested. Henry has redone it. My son has redone that for me, and that will be available, and you'll find the link in the description box. Everything will be in the description box down below. Helen 10 for 10% off, and I hope you love it as much as I do. It is a subscription, but you can very easily cancel it if you're not happy with that, or you want to delay it, or whatever, because everybody obviously has different timings on those things. But I can only say I like my house to smell nice, and what I never wanted to smell is doggy. and Katie is on dog, right on cue. There she is. Is dog aroma. So she has to tell me if she comes in and she thinks the house smells of dog, because I really wouldn't like that. So that's me. I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.